All right, here we go. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics. Good morning. Got another pre-order comic I want to share with you all. I get a lot of good feedback about this. People really appreciate me giving information on comics that are going to be coming out and could potentially be either good reads or good collectibles. I mean, time will tell on which will be which. But this is a comic that is part 5 of books I've shown before. I haven't shown one of these in about a month or so. But one of the things I want to recommend while I'm waiting for people to come in, if you are one of my moderators, I added something new. I do a surprise subscriber shout out at the end of every video, so I pick somebody that goes into the live chat and they get the surprise subscriber shout out. Which means if you are today's surprise subscriber shout out, you are allowed to post the link to your channel in the comment section. Of course, I always got to verify it just to make sure it's an appropriate channel, and then you could hopefully get some subscribers and some viewers. But the newest thing that I'm adding to that, as a special thank you to my moderators, is if you are one of my moderators, and you could tell a moderator because their name is in blue and you see almost like a little wrench next to their name. Any moderator that is in the live chat during one of my videos can also be able to put their channel's link in the comment section. To be a moderator, you basically just got to be one of my either power viewers or ultra power viewers and comment often. Now, I'm not looking for somebody that wants to agree with everything I say no matter what. What I'm looking for is people that can disagree but do it civilly and do it constructively. So if I see you comment often and I start to remember and recognize your name, I will add you to the moderator list as my way of saying thank you for being part of my channel. So, of course, you don't have to be a subscriber, but if you want to hit the subscribe button, that's great. This is brought to you by Southside Comics. As usual, I always want to give full disclosure. I do not get paid, but I do get the comics that I show for free as a thank you for basically helping them give the business without having to pay for advertising. And since they're not paying for advertising, there are no contracts that are signed, so I am under no obligation to talk about any comic unless I feel you guys and gals out there are going to like them. So with that being said, let's put on, and I'll give a description of the comics. So there are 2 comics in this one. This is a Comics Elite variant, so you guys know if you've been watching these are pretty limited. Alright, so first is cover A, and this is Dark Knight's Death Metal number 5. This is the Ryan Brown variant. It's kind of funny. This one almost looks like, I forget his name, I think it's Frank. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But the guy that did the Sword of Conan, his amazing artwork, it kind of has that style to it, a little bit more cartoonish, but I like this artwork. And as soon as he shows me possible comics to show, if I see a comic cover that automatically grabs my attention, I am absolutely going to share it with you all. So this is a book that goes on sale today, starting at noon Eastern Time. So if you go on their website now, you may see the image of it, but you won't be able to order it. It'll show sold out because it's not coming on for sale until 12 noon today. And again, that's Eastern Time. Right now it is 10:55 a.m. Eastern Time. So in about a little bit over an hour, this will be on sale. This is limited to 3,000 copies, and cover A is limited. It's on sale for $14.99. If you've never used Southside before, if you use the code WeLoveComics10, you'll get 10% off your order, no minimum. But if you spend $50 or more, you will get free shipping. And they changed it to where now, if you've already used that code, you can use WeLoveComics in the code, and you'll get 5% off, and that's indefinitely. So it's not like 3 and then you can't use it anymore. So it's their way of saying thank you for the repeat business. Alright, so let's show the second cover. This one is a full variant. It's not a trade dress. This is cover B, limited to 1,500 copies, and is a $24.99 price tag. And of course, they do have the bundle for $34.95. So you're pretty close to $50 if you get the bundle. So try and add something else to your collection so you get free shipping. Because remember, if you have shipping costs to what you're purchasing, well, then you're going to end up having to add that to what you spent on the comic. Now, obviously, the death metal series has been pretty hot. Robin King has cooled down a little bit, but you know how things can happen where there's a rumor for a movie or a TV show, or they add more of this character, and eventually over time they become popular. It can reinvigorate the character, so keep that in mind. Just because something goes up doesn't mean it can't go down, and ultimately, just because something goes down doesn't mean it's going to stay down. So keep that in mind when you're investing. But if you want to just read it, this is a book I wouldn't recommend as far as the variant, because if you're just buying it to read it, well, you might as well get the cheapest one, which will be the regular, cover A and cover B and whatever other variants you'll see on the shelves on Comic Book Wednesdays. Now, this book is going to be scheduled. Now, of course, subject to change. They're saying the release date is around November 17th. So keep that in mind. There might be a couple of days here and there delay, because you never know when the books actually do arrive these days. So those are the books. And Marcus says, I'll agree to disagree on nothing you say. Well, hey, whatever floats your boat. But let's, you know what? Since there are only 3 people, 4 people liked it, so thank you for that are commenting. Marcus, and it says Erebez, and I'm sure I butchered that, so forgive me, but Marcus, you are going to be today's surprise subscriber shout out. This was a last minute video. I was just notified of it this morning, so it's still, you still have time to get it. But like I said, if you're looking to save money, or if you're looking to just read the book and you don't care about the collectability of a book, which is perfectly fine, I would recommend getting just the regular cover A, which will probably be the $3.99 or $4.99. If this is a thicker book, it may be $5.99. So that's going to be a lot cheaper than these prices. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit rarer, has a cover that you might be interested in, this would be the best way to go. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Only 10 viewers, which means this may not be a popular book, but if it's popular to you, that's all I care about. So I'm going to put these out when people watch. So as long as one person watches, that means they are appreciating it. So hit the like button if you are so kind. Hit subscribe if you haven't. And also, Marcus, just in case if you didn't hear, since you are today's surprise subscriber shout out, if you do have a YouTube channel, you can post the link to your channel in the comment section. Just keep in mind, like I said, I do have to approve it first to make sure it's appropriate for my viewers. In other words, no porn or anything like that. But anybody that joins the live chat can be a surprise subscriber shout out each and every live video. You do not have to be a subscriber, but hopefully you will. And people may appreciate it and give them a like and maybe a subscribe. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Again, goes on sale noon today, Eastern Time. It is a limited edition Comic Elite variant. Get it while you can, and don't forget to use those discount codes. You could save a little money. And don't forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. Thanks a lot, everybody. Always appreciate your viewers. All right, and one thing I wanted to mention for my power viewers and ultra power viewers, I'm going to try and do this more often. I'm not going to do it every time because then people will expect it, but I'm going to do a little bonus for you guys because I always want to make sure that I thank the people that watch entire videos and don't just watch 2 seconds just to get information and leave. I want to show the people that put in the time and effort my thanks. Now, there have been rumors going around, as of yesterday, that potentially Spider-Gwen might be showing up in Amazing Spider-Man #3. Now, they have not confirmed it at this point, and there are only rumors. But it looks like they are headed towards the Spider-Verse in live action, which I would love to see, because the Sony kind of cartoonish version of it, slash, kind of computer version of it, was an amazing movie. Very rare Sony does amazing on a movie, but that movie was amazing. And it looks like they're going in that direction, which If you've been following my channel since my original We Love Comics channel back in about November of 2015, I've been telling people to get Edge of Spider-Verse 2, Ultimate Fallout 4, Marvel Spotlight number 32, which is the first Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman. I've been telling people to get Silk. These are comics that some may be expensive, but if these rumors come out to be true, you know what's going to happen to the prices of these books. So if you have not had the opportunity to get Edge of Spider-Verse 2, get it while you can. Now, there are several different prints, so if you cannot afford the first print, get the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, whatever you can get, because it is going to go up in price. I mean, just look at how expensive it is just based on the popularity of the character. If she ends up in the movie, and again, I say if because I cannot confirm it or guarantee it, and even if they say it's going to happen, they could cut it out, or it might not be good. So anything is possible. But if it ends up she is a character like in the Sony Spider-Verse movie, is well received, it's going to bring more fans. And what are the fans going to do? They're going to look for her first appearances, and they're going to look for comic books that are going to be investments. Now, many people do not do research, so they will spend whatever the price is. So my opinion is, get her first appearance. Maybe get her first #1 issue. I mean, I think how many times have been rebooted at this point? I say 75 times it's been rebooted, because that's what Marvel does these days. They go to like the 5th issue and then they start it over so they can sell you another #1. But I would go with the rare stuff. Variants always tend to work. There is one of Spider-Gwen that's in a hip-hop variant. That's another one it's not cheap, but it's not expensive, but one that could go up in price as well. And of course, it always depends on the grade, so make sure you're getting the highest grade possible. But other books, like I said, the first appearance of Silk, which is Amazing Spider-Man #4. I think it's the 4th series, but you can most of you pretty much know that there's several different variants. There's a Ramos variant. There's also the Silk #1, the Comics Elite. I think it was Comics Exposure variant. That was very limited. I have one of those at a 9.8 CGC. There's a lot of different books, but Spider-Woman #1, that's a Bronze Age book, but her first appearance is Marvel Spotlight number 32. That book is starting to get up there. But the female characters and the minority characters are, Hollywood is going to promote these things like crazy. So if you have not had the opportunity to get them now, because if you think they're expensive now, wait until they get their Marvel Cinematic Universe debut. The good thing is, if you want to find anything good about what's going on in the world, and I'll leave that up to you, is that the movies have been delayed, which means it gives you more time to be able to get some of these books before they become too expensive. So, are these characters long-term favorites? I think, in my opinion, it's almost a certainty that Miles Morales is going to be a very long-loved character. Spider-Gwen is on her way. I think she has a very good chance to reach maybe like a Harley Quinn status. It depends on how they do it. Spider-Woman and Silk, I am not so sure about. You never know. But if I had to put my money on which characters to think about for long-term, it would be Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen. The others, it's hit or miss because they're not as known. What they, if they do a Spider-Verse, and I don't think they're doing it in Spider-Verse 3 completely. I think you might see it as an end credit or something near the end where it kind of is a stay tuned for more kind of thing. So I don't think they're going full Spider-Verse in this movie because, remember, there's rumors about Kraven the Hunter and possibly Sinister Six. So to have Sinister Six, which obviously with the number 6 means that you have to have 6 different villains, and then all of a sudden try and do the Spider-Verse all in one movie, they've done that many characters with Endgame and Infinity War, but I think that might be too much introduction of characters for them to have an entire movie based on all of that. So I think, in my opinion, they are either going to go full Spider-Verse and then near the end they'll have the introduction or the beginnings of the introduction to Sinister Six, or the other way around. I don't believe they will do both at the same time, because then basically, if you think of it from a business point of view, they're putting all their eggs in one basket, and then if the movie does well, that's it. If you spread the movies out, they're going to make a heck of a lot more money. And I think, with knowing how businesses work, they're absolutely going to want to do that, and they're not going to cram that much in. But of course, that is my opinion. So those are the two books. Hopefully you'll appreciate that information. Like I said, I'm getting close to 10,000 viewers, but subscribers. But that really doesn't mean much to me, because my average view these days is about 600, which means 90% of my people either don't get the notification or don't want to see my videos, which is fine. But I appreciate those of you who take the time to watch my videos. The 10 people that liked it mean a lot to me. So maybe my channel's going in directions that people no longer care about, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, or maybe they're just not getting notification from YouTube. But I just want to say thank you to the 14 people that are watching, and 11 of you that were kind enough to hit the like button. Like I said, as long as one person watches, I will make videos, because if it helps somebody along the way, and I know I've gotten many comments from people that say over the years that I've helped their collection grow and they've made some good profits, I'll be happy to do it. So to any of my moderators, I have a new thing that I added. So if you are a moderator and you are in the live chat right now, one of my newer ways to say thank you is, if you join the live chat during a live video and you are one of my moderators, you are from now allowed to add your channel's link in the comments section as my way to say thank you. So Main Smash Gaming, Connie is here. Who else? Let me see if there's others just to make sure. Okay, so you two are allowed now, anytime you are in the live chat, you can post your link to your channel in the comment section. So it's my way of saying thank you. And to become a moderator, you got to comment on my videos. You don't have to agree with everything, but if you disagree, do it in a respectful way where we all learn something instead of name calling or anything like that. And if I see your name often, I will upgrade you to a moderator, and it's my way of saying thank you. So any moderators that are in the live chat during this video, if you want to post the link to your channel, please put it in the comments section, and that's my way of saying thank you. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are interested in that comic. Like I said, I don't get paid to do it, and I don't want to get paid, because then I have to sign contracts and it makes me obligated, and I don't ever want to be obligated to promote something that I do not believe in. So that means a lot to me. So my subscribers know that if they see something that I'm showing, it's because I think you're going to like it, not because I had to, because I signed some contract. I will never do that. So thank you very much. And Terry Vaughn says, "Hi Chris, first time comment, love your videos." So Terry Vaughn, thank you for that. And I'm going to pick you as the second surprise subscriber shout out for the day. That was very kind to you, and I love the positive people. It means the world, and you guys and gals out there are the ones that make me keep going. So I hope this helps. Thumbs up will show it did. Remember, this goes on sale at noon Eastern time, so if you're going and clicking their link now, you will probably see it for sale, but it will say sold out. It hasn't been sold out yet. It just will not go up until 12 o'clock. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and do not forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is we love comics. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next video.